Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Victoria Planning Commission meeting for July 18th, 2024. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Celeste, would you please call roll?
David Brown,
Present.
Dr. Derek Hunt,
Present.
Victor Mendoza,
Present.
Dan Minkalinka,
Present.
Brian Olguin, Monica Rodriguez,
Present.
Rebecca Spears,
Present.
Cynthia Staley.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you very much. I just want to remind everyone, tonight's meeting is being simulcast via TV 15, so just want to let everybody know that. Go ahead and open up to citizen communication. If we have anyone wishing to speak only on items not listed on for the public hearing, please do so at this time. And I believe I got Mr. Michael Vonderon?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Again, please limit your time to 3 minutes.
It'll be under 3 minutes.
You're a good man. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm Michael Vondero. I live at 2204 East North Street. I wanted to talk about affordable housing. You know, the market has gotten a whole bunch higher in Victoria. A good example where I live, I bought a trailer house in Victoria, and it was $225 lot fee, and that was in 1994. In 2024, it's $410, and the lot fee, it would cover your water and sewer. And this scenario, it don't cover nothing. You pay your own water and sewer, and in return, if you need service, you don't get no service, or it's very delayed. And one little service you get is because of attorney Adam West. He's overseeing everything to make sure we get treated fairly, and I appreciate what he does. You know, we have sewer leaks and water leaks, and they are fixing it. And for the last 5 years, we've needed help with potholes, and it's hard to get them fixed. And it seems like, you know, management been stonewalling and all that kind of stuff. And I do appreciate Steve Solis from Code Enforcement. He's no longer with them. He did a lot of work in the trailer park, overseeing everything. And I appreciate all the work the city of Victoria has done helping get it in order, because sometimes management just don't want to help, or they stonewall. Thanks, and have a good evening. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. All right, it looks like we don't have anybody else, so I'll go ahead and close the citizen communication public hearing. And next is our development and items with that need a public hearing. Our first item is a variance request from Vitex Subdivision. Staff, may we please have your report, sir?
Yes, sir. So good afternoon. The subject property is located at 103, 105, and 107 North of John Stockbauer Drive, and is legally described as a 2-acre plot situated as Lot 1, Block 1 of the Vitex subdivision in Volume 7, page 104D of the Plat Records, Victoria County, Texas. The subject property currently exists as a single-family lot with 3 separate commercial businesses on the lot. The property owner would like to subdivide their property into 3 separate commercial lots for existing commercial tenants. The granting of this variance would allow for the property owner to plat the property into 2 commercial lots and 1 industrial lot. The variance will allow for the industrial lot, Lot 2R, to be platted with a lot frontage width of approximately 39 feet while meeting all other requirements set out by the city code for light industrial lots. In order to maintain the orderly development of the lots, a shared cross-access and utility easement will be filed with the county clerk's office. No buildings or structures will be allowed to be within the shared cross-access common driveway. Furthermore, staff has determined that allowing the proposed variance should not be detrimental to the health, safety, and welfare of the surrounding neighborhood. Staff recommends approval of the final plat of Vitex subdivision, re-subdivision number 1, conditioned upon the final approval of the requested variances by City Council.
All right. Let's go ahead and open up as a public hearing. If anybody, well, go ahead and open it, public hearing. Anybody wish to speak on this item, please do so at this time.
Good evening. I'm Monica Pretty with Urban Engineering. I am the representative for the owner. We are replatting this property for them. Howard Mark is the attorney that is working on the shared access and utility easement. We have a draft of that coming to us. I do not have it yet. If there are any questions regarding that, please ask us and I will be available.
I think that, I have that, we need to make sure that gets, before it gets to the city council. You know, we can, don't you think that, I don't know from a rules perspective,
So what we typically do would we condition it whenever we do it to city council, when we do our aim, that the plat will not be filed until we receive that shared access and easement agreement.
and do we have to say the same wording in our motion? I'm just asking.
No,
Okay.
if you like, you can, but we will write it in our aim.
All right. Do y'all have any questions? I know.
No, well, that answers the question we had, but I would like to see that clarified or stipulated in our motion, that, you know, it won't become final till it's
That'd be good.
submitted.
And just to make everyone aware, staff does do a good job whenever we do this. They do require that on the plat, we indicate that it is subject to a shared access and utility easement. We leave a blank for the instrument number. They have to review it and we give it to them prior to it being recorded, because if it is unacceptable in any manner, or if there's something wrong with it, they will let us know and they will not accept it.
And that instrument number has to be on the plat before we even bring it to planning commission to sign it.
All right. Does
Thank
anybody
you.
have any more
So
questions?
basically, we're saying that it's gonna come before us again.
No, it doesn't need to come before you again. Basically, they have to give it before, so y'all can approve the variance on the stipulation that it's conditioned that they provide us that shared access easement agreement. So on the plat that they provided to staff, they already have that on the plat where it says the instrument number. It's just currently blank. So until we get that, we can't actually have it signed. But the access agreement doesn't have to hold up you approving the variance and the plat conditioned upon council. That's just basically, if what you would want to hold it up in, if they didn't have that note that they weren't going to provide it. But since we require them to put it on there, that is the requirement for it to be on there. And so it won't actually get signed unless it's accepted by us. So there is a chance if it becomes unacceptable and we still keep going back and forth, there may be a chance we have to come back. But if they follow our template, then we can move forward with it.
Oh, that's good.
Approval.
Okay, okay, we have a motion on the table by David Brown to approve the,
You'll need to close your public hearing first.
oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Good point. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay, is anyone else? If not, I'm going to go ahead and close the public hearing on this particular variance request. I'll open it up to the commissioners. Do I have any motions? I have a motion now from Mr. Brown to approve the variance request, and a second by Mr. Mendoza. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. The variance request passes on the condition of the instrument. I want to make that comment. On the condition of the shared access agreement, utility easement agreement recorded on the final plat. That the city of Victoria is, planning team is approved for what the arrangements is. I think that's important.
Yes.
It really is. And okay, so we got that done. All right. Let's see. Next on the agenda is the consent agenda. There's only one item on the consent agenda, is our meeting minutes for June the 20th, 2024 meeting. Any motions or actions?
Make a motion that we accept.
Okay, Dr. Hunt makes a motion that we accept.
Second.
We have a second by Ms. Saley. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Consent agenda passes. Now other business. Our monthly development report.
So for the month of June in 2024, the city of Victoria has processed 166 permits. And as of 2023, for the same month, we only processed 157 permits. For MEP permits processed in the previous month, we've processed 136 MEP permits. And permit fees collected as of June 2024 were 46,491. For last year, for the same month, we only had 177 MEP permits and collected $72,240 in permit fees. For the month of June 2024, the city of Victoria processed 1 major plat, 3 site plans, 0 minor plats, and 0 site modification permits. Thank you.
Could I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
How's the new UDO, the new format that we're going through? I know that, is it working out for y'all?
For the most part, yeah. It's a couple of things we're still working through. I think the biggest problem that we're running through is just trying to get everyone on board with the new changes, because a lot of people still using the old format of, hey, this is just commercial, rather than really listing out the specific land uses we say on the table.
Good deal. All right. Now, next thing on the agenda is items from the planning commission. Do we have any thoughts, anybody?
I would like to know if the commissioners are going to be provided with a hard copy of the UDO once approved.
Yes, we are going to work on it. The reason we hadn't provided it sooner is since we kind of been going through those amendments, and we plan to get that hopefully to y'all soon on that one. With this last round of amendments, I think we are going to be set until we decide to do any more.
Wonderful, thank you.
Cool. Well, if no other items, I'll go ahead, and no other business, I'll go ahead and adjourn the meeting at 5:21. And everybody have a good day, rest of the day. See y'all next month.